Hi there, it's Dillan O'Connor here at Dream Big Sports. Hope you're keeping safe and well. Obviously, you were meant to be joining us on the 13th of July for your work experience week, but obviously this can't happen due to the current situation, which is a massive shame. So we've put this video together just to give you a better insight into us as a company, what you could have expected on a work experience week with us, and also what we do and how we operate in the local area. So first of all, a little bit about us as a company. I'm one of two directors at Dream Big Sports, and I manage the operations and the logistics of the business. And Dale Harris, who's our other director, he manages the business development side of things, so the sales and marketing for us as a company. We've been going since December 2016, so we're coming up to 4 years in business as of December this year. And so far we've been quite successful. We've grown quite substantially as well. So when we first started in 2016, there was myself and Dale, and we had one other full-time member of staff. And this September, we're expecting to have a team of around 18 of us, delivering over 25 schools around the area. Dream Big Sports as a company, we're a non-profit sports coaching and education provider, and primarily we work with local schools, primary and secondary, delivering high quality sports sessions and PE sessions to their children. So this comes in the form of before, during and after school clubs, and also PE lessons and other specialist sports programs that we offer. In addition to this, we have another arm of the business. That is our holiday camp arm of the business, and what we do there is we invite children from all around the local area to our holiday camp sessions that run every half term, and it provides high quality childcare for parents and for carers, and it gives children a safe environment to come and play sport with their friends from school and also meet some people that they might not have known otherwise. And the final arm of the business to tell you about is our academy side of the business. So this is in two forms at the minute. We have an iDance session that we run weekly in Oldham, and this session has been specifically designed for children who are on the autism spectrum from the age of 5 up to the age of 14. And the reason for this is we find that a lot of children at that age in primary school and going into secondary school might not have the confidence or the competence to go to a regular dance session or be part of a dance team, and there was a big gap for these children missing out on sports after school. So our sessions have been created for children who have got autism, who may be lacking in that confidence, to come along in a safe environment and enjoy some sport with their friends. The other academy that we run is not in Oldham, it's in Rochdale, and that is our football academy. And that is for children aged 3 up to age 11, so primarily for primary school children, and it's for children who might grow in confidence at an after school club or at a holiday camp, but they're not quite ready to go and play grassroots sports as some other children do. So they come to our sessions on a weekly basis, they learn those basic fundamentals, the key skills of the game, to then hopefully in months or years to come have that confidence to go on and play at grassroots, play locally, and maybe even professionally down the line. We are a non-profit organisation, so what that means is that every year the profits that we generate from our coaching services to schools and at holiday camps and academies, we set aside an allocation of that money to donate and put towards a worthwhile cause. So far we've looked at different initiatives for disadvantaged and deprived children so that they can still access sport just as anybody else can. So in year 1, we donated free PE kits to all of our partner primary schools. So at the time, we had around 10 partner primary schools. Every primary school got a free PE kit for every year group in their class. So it was about 60 to 70 PE kits that we bought and we donated to the school. And that was so every child could take part in a high quality PE lesson without having to miss out because they couldn't afford a PE kit or they couldn't afford a pair of pumps. In year 2, that changed slightly, so we looked to tackle the holiday hunger crisis that was going on during the school holidays and in particular in the summer. So that was children who were coming to our holiday camps who couldn't afford a snack maybe during the day, or they was having a really poor lunch that wasn't prepared properly for them. So we put our profits to one side and we committed to every child that attended our holiday camps to giving them free fruit and a snack every day of our holiday camps over that year, and we've continued this as we've gone on at our holiday camps. Most recently, as I've already mentioned, most of our allocation last year was spent on setting up our dance sessions. So we're breaking down that barrier for those children with autism who might not be able to access sport as their friends can otherwise. A little bit about myself. So how I got into my role at Dream Big Sports and how I ended up setting up Dream Big Sports as a company. I've always been a passionate footballer. I've always been a keen sportsman right the way through school, playing for different football clubs. And I eventually ended up at Blackpool FC when I left school from the age of 16 to 19. Now, I was really lucky. While I was at Blackpool, I was fortunate enough to do some coaching badges. So I did my FA level 1 and 2 and also my first aid certificate. And for someone of my age at 16, 17, that was quite unheard of, and it was a really, really lucky position to be in. I didn't think much of it at the time, didn't think I'd find it useful. It was something that we were asked to do and recommended, and it's something that we went along with as it would benefit us in the future. Obviously, here I am now, after working for a number of coaching companies from being 19 onwards when I got released by Blackpool. I then took that leap at the age of 21 along with Dale, who was an old friend, and we decided that we wanted to set up a sports coaching company with a difference. And that is one of the reasons why we set up as a non-profit organisation, so that we can donate back to those children and the young people who might have the barriers to face in sport. And that's something that we want to try our best to eradicate as best we can. In terms of your work experience with us, now we have had other pupils and young people on work experience with us in the past, and their experience all depends on the time of the year that they join us. Now yourself, you were supposed to join us right at the end of the school year, and it is really an exciting time for us. So your work experience would have consisted of going out with a number of our coaches to our local partner primary schools, seeing the high quality coaching that we offer and the different sports that we offer. So we have a range of coaches who are specialists in gymnastics, in handball, in dance. So it would have been fantastic for you to go and get some experience with them whilst they're coaching the young people that we work with. And it was also a time where we would have been building up to our summer holiday camps, which are one of the biggest events for us throughout the whole academic year. And they take a lot of planning, a lot of logistics. Some people don't think it's quite as exciting as the coaching side of things, but for us, we're preparing, as I said, for a really big event. We have children who come through the door on the first day of the summer holidays, and they stay with us right until the last day before they go back to school. So part of your work experience would have been practical based, looking at coaching, maybe learning some new skills if that's something that you wanted to do in the future. And then the other side would have been more of an admin role, where you would have been looking at how we plan and prepare for big events, big coaching events, to make sure that we've staffed it properly, to make sure that we've got the right equipment, make sure that the venue's safe, and most of all, make sure that it's a really, really enjoyable experience for the pupils and the students that are coming to our holiday camps. Just to finish with, I wanted to give you a little bit of advice from myself. Obviously, started business at 22, always had a passion for sport, and my advice to you would be to pick something that you want to do that you enjoy, and something that you enjoy and something that you're passionate about. Regardless of how much money that's going to make or where you want to be in the future, I really do believe that if you choose something you're passionate about, something that really gets you out of bed in the morning, something that makes you excited to go to work and go and make a big impact on something, that will pay its benefits in the long run. As I said, hope you're keeping safe and well. Hope that's given you a really good insight into Dream Big Sports, and good luck for everything in the future. Thank you.